Ladies and gentlemen, this is Slamed and welcome to the Osu Taiko World Cup 2016. At least the group stage drawings. So welcome, thank you for being here, and with me is Zach.
Hello everybody.
Well, how are you doing today?
I'm doing just great.
Well, awesome. So, 2016. Wow. We've had some interesting choices for the team, don't you think?
Oh yeah, we got quite a bit of teams.
So apparently you were speaking about Germany lineup, for instance, which is apparently quite strong this year.
They're not the only team with a very strong lineup this year.
Well, it is a World Cup. Alright, now we will be starting with the lowest seed. Alright, now, on the lowest seed we do have Italy, Australia, Malaysia, the Russian Federation, Brazil, Venezuela, Sweden and Singapore. And now we start shuffling, the fun part. Alright, just for you to get what is going on, we have 8 groups of 3 teams, which will be competing to go to the round of 16.
And it looks like we got Australia.
And not Austria. So, Zach, is there any special thing you can say about the Australian team?
Not really, honestly. I don't know very many of the Australian players. Hold on, let me bring things back up.
Alright, we have DJ V-Way, Andrew 00000, Timmy Team Teams, Titan Such, the Aloha, and Deldo 89, let's say it like that. So basically, we have the 3 most talented players of the country competing, then some of the others a little bit lower, up to 16s, but the lowest is 2000s. Alright, we do start the shuffle for Group B. And Group B gets Venezuela. So Venezuela with Jesse Chan as leader of the team, to the trucks Lord Enter and Satoru. Well, apparently the number 1 country, the number 1 player did not attend, but we do have the rest of the the first 5th. Alright, let's move on. Which will be the next? Well, let's see that.
Looks like we got
All
Brazil
right.
next.
Yes, indeed, Brazil. Well, we keep going in South America for the moment.
We got Lucky Sonic GHZ, Mord Rise, Skull Kid, Aku, Suyama-chan, and Taiko Rage. What a great name.
Taiko Rage, yes.
Well, it really seems like you need assistance here.
Oh, hello, Loctav.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, I'm there. Recheck that I'm actually audible on the stream. So we have for now Group C with Brazil, Group B with Venezuela, and Group A with Australia. And now we're starting to shuffle it again because I believe Slane alone for talking here makes it a bit easier for everybody. The person who triggers the button is actually talking.
Well, don't trigger them too much.
I try my best not to trigger everybody here who's listening. And
Only the buttons. Yes.
who do
only
you
the
think is
buttons.
gonna go up next? From the 5 remaining: Italy, Malaysia, Russia, Singapore, and Sweden. Want to take a bet?
I'd say Russia.
You say Russia. See if the odds are against you. And it's Malaysia.
Well, you can't always win.
Well, even though that Malaysia is in the lowest seed, we have plenty of new people here with Taiko Maniac 1811, Jerry, Hugo 12, and Sejuan. I think Taiko, I mean, all the people participated in past Taiko World Cups as well. At least I know a few like Taiko Maniac and Jerry and Sejuan.
Yeah, indeed. You know, actually participation in all cups is very helpful for players because it's a real pressure and you don't really expect it when you're playing before 2,000-3,000 people.
Even though they're the lowest seed, there are still people with like overall rank 600 or 255, 300. They're really strong people, so people shouldn't totally not underestimate them.
Yeah, it is the lowest seed, but of the World Cup. It's like, you know, it's like saying, oh, you know, I'm playing tennis, but, you know, Federer, which is a bit low at the moment, he plays good, but not that good.
I don't answer odd questions. Let's just shuffle and move on to Group E. I'm gonna go with Singapore here, I think. See if thoughts are for me.
Italy.
You say Italy.
I'm still Russian.
You sound more Russian than French, to be honest.
A lot of people try to ping me as German or Russian when I speak English. I don't know why.
Oh, you totally don't talk like a German. I talk like a German. I think I have a very German accent right now.
Well, you are German.
Well, yeah. So we are drawing. Oh, Singapore. Totally not rigged. So in Singapore South, we have Taiko Player 123, Silver Sufuru, Element 118, Didger, Blind Reaper, and Neonut. I think Neonut is just there because they totally signed up only with 6 people this year. Neonut is not really one of the strongest players. But still, Taiko Player 123 is equally to Malaysia, having people in the 300, 400 ranks. And
Yeah,
still,
really, they might be low seed, but they really can get out of the group stage, depending on what other teams they have.
sure, like Taiko player 123 and Silver Sufiru also participated in the past already. These names are very familiar to me actually.
It's at least good to just have a full lineup.
Surprising, we have like many teams have 6 players in contrary to last year where we only had 20 teams, and even many of them only had 3 players or only 4. So this year we have a lot of 6 player teams. So it seems like the player base increased, or not really, it's fluctuating a bit, but we have way more players than before, if not the most we ever had.
Well, that's nice, especially for Taiko, because, well, it is a mod which has to be hyped more.
Well, there have been way more countries who actually apply, but still, they unfortunately didn't have the threshold of a minimum of 4 people, with the 3 people playing and at least 1 backup.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really believe that. I mean, out of experience, I can tell you that if people don't have a backup, they run into trouble very quickly, especially because it's hard to make, especially this specific way to make it. So backups are always something you need to have somehow.
Yeah. Definitely.
So we have Italy, Russia, and Sweden remaining, and I'm shuffling for Group F. And I'm saying Sweden right now.
I'm still Russian. I'll be picked last.
Are you Russian? Or
You know, I pick someone, I keep picking it till he gets it. I'm no traitor.
And you picked right, you have Russian Federation.
Alright.
Who do we have here? We have Maga X, Koprofak, what are we reading? Youth, Lover, and Alt G. It's an HG song from Chemical Element. Can't recall. Been years since I took Chemical. So still, with Megax, they have a 200 rank player. Views, unfortunately only 2000 rank, but still not a team you should underestimate with Lover in the rank. Where it's
well, you know, rank is not everything.
Well, if you look on the top place, they have still impressive plays. Magax seems to play a lot of hard rock, as far as I can tell. Plenty of double time. Same goes for Lover. So seems like Russia is stronger on the hard rock side of the game. So let's move on to G. We have Italy and Sweden remaining here. Who do you think is gonna make it? I think it's Italy.
I've got Russia, so I'm fine.
So you're fine.
Yeah.
Back to the lag.
I'll go with Italy as well.
You go with Italy. So if we draw this one, we surely know what's gonna end up in Group H.
Yes, indeed.
I would hope so.
Crystal clear. We have Sweden actually.
We'll just pop USA in that last slot.
And Tenchan, your askings have been answered since we do have Sweden.
We do have Sweden, and in Sweden we have new Ayu, Rafalt, and Tanaka. With new Rafalt and Tanaka already known to me, especially in BU. I think he has been participant last year already. Pretty sure, but still, one of the smaller rosters. Only 4 people we have here whatsoever.
Yeah, that doesn't give them much wiggle room.
Still strong players with BU and Tanaka. Shouldn't definitely, well, Tanaka, yeah. Should not underestimate them whatsoever, especially BU. Might have a hard time. So, hope is not lost. We had a lot of plot twists past World Cups where underdogs rose from the ashes. And in Group H for sure we have Italy here. With Ikun, the long-term charts winner, as far as I know, he won so many ranking charts, I stopped counting them. Jay, the King Zombies, and Dario Troll. So the strongest player is obviously Ikun. I'd say with
Yeah.
a total rank of 73, he's in top 100. A lot of double time and double time hidden plays. So even if the team as an entirely is not the strongest in comparison with the others, I
They
would
have some
still say they
players which
have
are. Oh, sorry.
strong assets.
Yeah, individual players have some of very good strength, and well, all in all, it can do the difference in Taiko.
Maybe they can beat the one or another mid-C team with picking edgy double time picks or something like that. I can see that happening. Depending on who we have in the actual mid-seed, because we actually have 3 seeds right now, because we obviously only have 3 teams per group. 3 teams per group.
So
in the mid-seed, do you want to read them out?
Oh, sure. So in the mid-seed, we do have France, United Kingdom, Argentina, Chile, Poland, Spain, Philippines, and Indonesia.
I just figured that I didn't give you the list in alphabetical order. I think people will survive it.
And how comes France is not in the highest epic tier?
I think that Japan took their spot on last minute. So, we'll see who will face Australia by shuffling out who's going to be in Group A now. I'm gonna pick the United Kingdom. I don't know. Feels like it.
France, of course.
France, of course. My God. People will call it rigged, while it really is the United Kingdom. Within the United Kingdom, we have LNO, Abrian 159, X Grimbo, Michelin, can't read that, Michelimimb, and ZTH. I think LNO, Abrian, and Willix and Grimbo are also people that participated a lot in the past. Well-known players.
Well, they're all in the top 300 players, especially LNO, which is in the top 150, so 168 to be precise.
With a lot of hidden plays actually, and a few double time, but more hidden.
And some hidden DT as well, so quite fond of mods.
Well, in comparison to everyone who has more. I mean, and that course of pity for few Taiko players in double time, but still more night core scores than actually hidden scores, and the one or another hard rock like how does the race, so everyone might be also able to play hard rock quite decently, like X who has more hard rock scores. So it seems like a very diverse team with different skills. And not only reliant on one thing like only double time, only hidden, only hard rock.
Well, you know, having teams which are varied and have very strong individual skills and overall good level is, well, due to the tournament, due to the way, the tournament is set up, it's quite important since, you know, a couple of bands can really put a team in a bad shape if they really are all good in the same thing.
And then we move on to the Group B, shuffling who's facing Venezuela.
All right, let's see what comes next.
My guess is Poland.
You guess it's Poland.
It'll be wrong, I'm sure.
Figure that out in a moment, and we have Argentina. In Argentina, we have Polotuk, Ziache, lost the lights. Sintu, Nirex, and Who's the Box.
And actually, in Poland, you do have well, the team leader is
Why
actually
Poland?
200s from the country Polotok with some very nice nomad plays, mainly.
I think you meant Argentina because you just said
Oh,
Poland.
Argentina, my bad. Sorry about that.
Zach puzzled you. Blame Zach.
Triggered.
Yeah, I read Polotok. I saw blue and yellow, and I was wait, what?
So Polotok still very strong. Going through the players individually,
Yeah, Giants with a lot of hard work plays, some DT.
Who's the Box having more impressive scores here. I didn't have a detailed insight of every individual score for sure. But still, like Polotok with this QI hidden double time play. Very impressive stuff here.
And Lots of Light with his view of the river Styx hard work is quite nice as well.
Mostly Nomad scores, though.
Sintu with more hidden double time. I mean, I think a lot of players double time for ranking. I think it's currently the only feasible way right now to compete in the upper end. Still, some people make it without it, but at least the Taiko World Cup is ranks only.
Gotta compete with Japan somehow.
Those plays are not in double time or hidden anyways. I think Japan will pick a lot of double time picks in the group stage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like experience. I have observed them a lot, and they always pick a lot of double time. So let's see who we have against Brazil. Do you think? Ninja?
Sticking with Poland.
Thinking it was Poland. Okay.
Which means they'll be in Group H.
Probably.
Yeah.
Now we have Chile.
Chill with Anedonia, Miku, WRS, Pupa, which apparently was called by the chat earlier, Yoel, Kyoshin XS, and oh gosh. Sorry about that in advance. Might mispronounce it. Le Gago Gigo 3.
Le Gago Gigo, I think. 3. Yeah, I really think Anedonia Miku with WRS played a lot in past World Cups already, so they know the drill. Pupa too, I think. Not sure about the drill. Kyoshin.
And actually, Anhedonia, which went all the way to 100 within his country with almost only nomad plays. With a very nice nomad play worth 370 PP in, of course, Osumania. So I clicked Taiko. Thank you. Please set up your user page right. Or right, at least for me not to mess up. So, oh, nice. HD flashlight, HD nightcore. Quite nice plays there.
Move on to Group D, I think. These are, I guess so. So let's see who we have here in Group D. We have Indonesia. So that we have Lightning and I think Lightning Wyvern.
Lightning Wyvern, yes.
Yeah, I know them. They are familiar to me. I have played them. So I think they
Looked up, I don't get you exactly right.
I think they know the drill. That's the thing I wanted to say. I think they exactly know how stuff works here, especially Nigon and Lightning Wyvern, because they're people I never asked.
Oh yeah.
It's just very impressive plays they have here. Easy double time. That's interesting. Is that a thing in Taiko? I'm following lately so much.
So what's the meta about easy double time?
I think it's hidden double time recently. I think most Japanese people put either hidden hard rock or hidden hard rock. No, hidden hard rock is really impossible to play. We got hard rock double time or hidden double time or just double time. Unless the song is really fast.
The double time is at least amusing to watch.
So let's move on to Group E, I think. Shuffling who's gonna be against Singapore here. And we have the Philippines.
Alright, the Philippines against Singapore. Which we do have Jime 07, Pochako, Senkai, Rumovic, and Al-Qaid. So let us take a look at these players.
What kind of preference do they have?
Also Holy Orders in Easy from Jime. A lot of DT, however. Easy DT, HD DT, yeah.
Are these converts where they have easy DT?
Alright. For Pochako, which is apparently from his user page, stress-free. A lot of DT as well, some HD. A special one which is HD DT SD.
Some death. Forcing yourself. I don't see how this is getting stress-free.
Yes.
With sudden death everywhere. But okay.
It's all go or nothing, so...
After you play it with something like Sudden Death or Perfect long enough, it just doesn't become as stressful.
No pressure,
Oh.
no pressure at all.
And indeed, yes, it is just like in last year's Singapore versus Philippines. For Senkai, we do have a lot of no-mod play and some hard rock, so we might need to take a look at that player.
Let's move on. We have France, Poland, and Spain remaining.
Alright, who will be against the Russian Federation?
And we have Spain.
Alright, let's keep things in Europe then. So, for Spain, we do have LZZ, Maitros, sorry about that, Raiden, Daigo, maybe Umehara, maybe not, Hanjamon, and Mirkul.
Well, LZD and Miracle are part of the TWC since the very beginning, as far as I'm aware. Raiden is new, I think. Hanyamon was the captain last year. Maitros is someone I really don't know at all.
Actually, Maitros is the youngest players of Taiko, at least. His account is only 2 years old. And oh, quite nice plays like Easy DT, HD, HDNC. Quite
A lot
but
of easy
heavy.
there.
All the easy in the world.
Well, they are converts as far as I can tell. So they are not really specific things. Nothing that matters for the TWC so far. But I recall times where the Spanish team had only people which nicknames were only caps lock.
Oh,
Hence
Wow.
why I recall LZD and Miracle. was wondering, is that the thing in Spain? Going full caps lock everything there. But I was rest assured it's not. So we shuffle forward and will determine who faces Sweden, either France or Poland. Who faces Italy for sure, but we draw who faces Sweden.
And apparently someone in the chat says Italy will be against France, so... perhaps he was
Nah,
right.
Spaghetti
Poland.
versus spaghetti, maybe. Unfortunately not, we have Sweden versus France.
Alright, France.
Called it.
With Mr. Mustache, Nashmoon, Easy Specialist Ekoro. Omega Flow, Arrival with his, well, I wouldn't say special, but at least quite awesome hair. No Fool and
What?
Francis Rave. You've never seen Arrival?
I'm not sure I'm familiar with it. His fancy hair, oh boy.
Oh yes, definitely.
The barber arrived apparently.
So we do have, well, Nashmoon, which is someone who usually plays the Taiko World Cups for the French team. Ekora, which is not only known for his Taiko plays, but as well for his quite impressive easy reads on high difficulty in Osu Standard. Arrival, which is another good player as well.
Omega follows like as part of the French team as Nashmoon. Like wherever Nashmoon and Omega Flow didn't participate for 1 year, I think. I'm not sure here, but he's very long-term player in this World Cup.
Yeah.
Where Akoro and Arrival of Nofu are fairly new. I think they didn't participate in the very old installments of their TWC. So still, we have remaining Italy versus Poland. And in Poland we have a creepy duck. Oh, very Elfie, Mihao Goku, Yamu, and one Niku One. And
Well-
Akrith has been the captain last year already. Elfie has been playing last year, and the rest is new, I think.
And indeed, if the creepy duck picture is a duck, it is indeed very creepy. As for his plays, well, let me check that. We do have a lot of DT,
A lot of it.
almost exclusively DT as well. Almost only DT, yes. DT all the way.
The avatar of Creepy Duck is actually a cover from some Igor album, I think.
It makes a lot of sense.
I saw that already somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's from Igor.
So Elfie, quite nice player, some hard work here and there, but mainly no mod.
Still
Especially
have a
with
play on
the-
Wisdomiot from the Crazy Oni.
Yeah.
So, not the weakest of them all, I would say.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Mihao Goku seems to play a mix of Nomad and Hard Rock.
And
And
Jamu is no mod all the way. We have a hard work which when there saw some light kinda. Otherwise, well, on normal only.
If one DP really far down.
And I was puzzled for a second why Akret only has 50 PP plays when difficulty to the CPD tab. But the free
Yeah.
patching comes later this year, so...
Well,
Yeah, we still have a good 2-3 months until that.
So I'm preparing the drawings for the next seed, the top seed, the last remaining.
Alright, so top seed should be arriving in a second. So the top seeds, we do have Japan, Taiwan, South Korea, United States, Hong Kong, Canada, Germany and China.
The sorting is really confusing me right now. I think I just typed it up by the rank I sorted them, and not actually the alphabet. So I'm starting to shuffle and we find out who's the last member of Group A.
Alright, so who will be against Australia and United Kingdom?
I'm not sure who to guess for Group H.
Well, Australia, United Kingdom, I would say Hong Kong, since, you know, Australia used to be an English country as well. So it would be a good tie for the maps, for the group as well.
And we have Taiwan.
Ah, yes, true.
Taiwan is one of the top favorites on this tournament, next to Japan, with long-term player Ishida, also known as Ishida Mitsunari. Lulu, I don't know that one. Monkey D. Luffy is played last year. Same from Lan Cheng and San.
Alright, so one of the most contender, and I believe they did get out France last year, didn't they?
Well, I think they became second place.
Because, you know, if they kicked out France, I don't like them already.
Yeah, they won against France and lost against Japan later on.
Yeah.
So even if France has been the third place last year, Taiwan was considerably stronger. And this year, from the statistic we have available from their single play mode, Taiwan seems to be stronger, way stronger.
Oh gosh.
But still, Taiwan competed fairly well against Japan, even though everybody was like Japan will win anyway. So don't underestimate Taiwan.
Yeah,
Well, Taiwan's also the
have a
only
chance.
other team to ever win.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, if you look at all the World Cups,
won
Taiwan and
against
Japan are the
China.
only teams to ever win.
Taiwan still won 3 maps against Japan in the grand finals. So we should always keep that in mind.
Right.
Even if Japan won at the end, Taiwan was able to pull off wins.
It might not have been as much of a clutch match, but definitely it was another level because Japan just steamrolled on everyone else. So
Let's move on to Group B, because everybody's eager to know who has to face Japan, actually.
So let us roll.
And we have Hong Kong.
So Hong Kong with AABC 271, Thomas 1195, Dead Strike, Iceman 007, NACL, so I will call him Salt, and I am no cut. Well, it is an ACL, yeah.
No, I already asked I'm Kwan if the IM names are a thing in Hong Kong because he's called Kwan Hot. Quack Hot? Quack Hot. That's weird to express for me. Whatever. ABC is like, has been one of the first Taiko bats we had in history. Fairly known for not only playing very well but also mapping very well. Thomas and Shrek and Iceman also have participated in past World Cup, so they are old tracks, basically, playing for a long time in the World Cup history. Sad that Contracting decided to not play, but I don't know if they're still in the loop, so I can see their decision-making sense.
Yeah. And we have Iceman with quite a lot of DT, quite impressive plays, such as, Sakura Sakanu wa 8 Sekud no in easy DT. So, quite impressive. Mr. and Mrs. Salt, which has some DTs, but also mainly no mod. But also quite impressive. I don't think we have a player under the 300 worldwide in this team.
So, moving on to Group C, shuffling who face Brazil and Chile. Exciting to see who's ending up in Group C, and we have ultimately the United States.
Alright, so we have the Americas group. United States.
America.
So with two Fritz Cakes, Garpo, Nidoking, Flanks, Ozios Rock, and Shy Guy.
So let's compare that to the last year. We have as only two people, Nidoking and Garpo this year. The last have played entirely last year already. Diffuse Crank being the captain last year as well. Flanks being well known for very impressive plays. Not entirely. I mean, I haven't seen Goat live in a while. I think they decided against Kuro this year, Kuro Samyang. I don't know why. It has been to take decision. But this year we instead have Nidoking and Garpo. But Garpo is somebody I know as well. I mean, it's a really Garpo doing a lot of hard rock night port plays. Not a lot, but there's one. I think it's fairly slow song. Soda no Koto Aya, just 150 BPM, so that's still doable. For Nidoking has flashlight plays, okay. But more seems more like a hidden player or hidden hot rock. Hidden double time, I mean. Hidden hot rock isn't the thing in Taiko.
Yeah, because, well, you have to learn the map. It's more or less you have to know it by heart at that point. So yeah, Flanks, which is very impressive, which has a very impressive play, with Demetori Wingod Girl in DT worth 447 PP. Ozios Rock. What do you have, Ozios Rock? Some NC, mainly DT. Some hidden, yes. Quite nice. Quite nice indeed. And the whole, more or less the whole team aside of Garpo is, our Garpo and Flex are like 6 or 7 years old, so they more or less were there almost until since the beginning.
Really?
Well,
Flying 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It's always reassuring seeing that half the team is in the top 100.
It gives you a solid start at least, I would say. And the confidence you may need to actually win against competitors like Japan, Taiwan, France.
Thank you for including France. Yeah, indeed.
Let's shuffle. People are like yelling at me, wanting to know who's against Japan. Freaking out. We have in Group D, Germany.
Germany. Oh, Germany. We spoke about it a bit earlier. Very, very strong team with Taiko Tori, Mew 104 or 104. Chromox, sorry about that. Zitira, Golden Week and Xay.
Taiko Tori has played last year already. Has he been the captain? No, that was Luna. Unfortunately, Luna retired from us, so... But still, we have returning here, we have Xay, who has been top 2 in Taiko at some point. Xay pulling... Xay is capable
at his
of
peak
beating
was
Japanese
top
people
10.
easily. So, at point. Same goes from Mew 104. Taiko Tori at times, not always. But at least Mew and Xay are very strong players, so... they have a chance to end up higher than they usually ended up.
Yeah. Especially with someone such as Mew, which is about 15 worldwide, and look at his top rank. Look at all these mods. He's the HD DTFL.
Well, Xay still holds a respectable high amount of first place ranks across a lot of it. Not so much anymore. He used to have way more, but still impressive plays. First places on beat maps, competed by a lot of Japanese people. So
Yeah.
they are strong, and people should really look out for them.
Yeah, exactly. The word is that this year they are going for the win. Really.
Chromox, Cetara, and Golden Week are newer, I think, but still Chromox very strong here. One of the... Well, he is here for 4 years already, but I mean, I'm pretty out of the loop with the German Taiko players. But still, for me, raising pretty quickly where he is right now, same for Cetara. Especially Golden Week. Golden Week is like joining, or has joined last year in January, end of January. Is still or is already in the place.
Yes.
389.
That's like the newest player in this World Cup, isn't he?
They're all new, I think. I mean, like a part of Mew, Xay, and Taiko Tori. The entire team replaced. Yeah, it's an entire new team. Dark Danskin doesn't play, Tiamus doesn't play, Taiko Flaxi doesn't play, and Luna doesn't play, so only Xay and Mew and Taiko Tori remain here.
No, but I mean that Golden Week is only 1 year, has joined only 1 year ago.
Yeah, exactly. Raced pretty quickly to the tops of the worldwide Taiko ranks. Maybe played another Taiko simulator like Taiko Zero in the past. Not sure about that.
Yep.
Well, let's move on to Group E, I would say.
Yes.
Canada, China, Japan, and South Korea remaining.
And today, no, we are doing the group stage at the moment. We are just setting the seeds and picking the teams. Then we will have the showcase of the map pool, and then a showcase match. I believe that's it.
The showcase is the play of the people. Oh. It's the same. But still, the group stage is next weekend. We will release the schedule on Sunday, so everybody knows when to tune in next weekend. So let's stop the shuffling, and we have South Korea against Singapore and Philippines.
So South Korea with Runa, Quizmaigi, Applers, BBJ 0920, and Nisoko Susus. That's it. Nisoku Susu. My bad.
Yeah, BBJ has been the captain last year already. As far as I'm aware. No, he's not the captain this year, but he's a player. Runa is the captain this year, but has played last year already. But the Runa also plays with Romania, as far as I get told just now. So Runa seems to be well-rounded. Applers is also somebody people know. He pulled out a lot of impressive plays, part of the 5-1s he did in the past. Chris Maegi is fairly new, I think. I can't recall his name. But still, apart of Runa and BBJ, the entire roster is also new here.
Yes.
Unfortunately, only a 5-man roster because they severely lacked of people signing up this year from the South Korean people.
And if you look at the play count of some of these players, quite impressive. You know, BBJ is going to the 60k.
Oh, that Runa has like a rank 200 in Standard, 100 in Mania, and 60 in Taiko.
And I'm looking at Appler's, almost everything is double time.
Appler's plays a lot of double time indeed.
And of course, yes, it was the centered. So Taiko has only 17,000 plays, but still quite a good match with 279.
South Korean team you should look out for, even though they only have 5 people. Still, I think we move on, right?
Yep, they are forced to be reckoned with. So against Russian Federation in Spain, who would it be?
They'll have Canada, China, and Japan remaining. Whatever it turns out, Spain and Russia won't be happy at all about it. Pretty sure of that.
And Jalapeno, it does start next week.
And we indeed have Japan here. And in the Japanese team, we have here Taske 912, Asuasu Yura, Shinchiku Home, Uone, Kodomo, and Masa. I mean, Kodomo, Taske, and Asuasu Yura are currently holding the title. I'm sure about Kodomo and Taske.
Well, Kodomo, yes.
Oh no!
Asuasu,
Yura
it
won
is.
won the TMS, yeah.
Yes.
Won the LMS.
So it would be Kodomo and Taske, which are winners of the TWC 2015.
The only 2 title holders remaining, unfortunately. And Kodomo is still using the same avatar than last year, same goes for Taske. Things never change.
It is a quite impressive team. I don't. When you look at the stats and stuff, can they really be threatened?
Well, Japan surely has a threat within Taiwan. I'd say still in Germany and still in the United States. I mean, actually the entire top seed has chances. Japan is really, really impressively strong.
Yeah.
Way ahead in ranked at least. Very strong, but I think if the odds are against Japan for specific setups, maybe a specific player can play or something in this entire weekend, or for a specific match, I think that certain countries can pull off singular wins. Still, I believe Japan will win, but I wouldn't be so sure about that it is so clear that people believe it to be.
Yes. You know, that it's like, it's not when you're not farming and stuff like that, it's one play. It's one game. And you're not always at the best of capacity.
Not only instantly, at least, when you play it for the... I mean, Japan has skills that they are pulling off amazing scores on the first try. But still, I think Japan will struggle way more than last year.
Yeah.
For sure.
We'll just have to see.
And that we shall.
Moving on to the remaining Canada and China, who will face against France and Sweden.
Oh gosh, if it is France against Canada, I can see the chat exploding in French swear words.
I think most Canadian players we have in the Canadian team are actually English-speaking Canadians. I don't know how good the French of Tasha is, or fatiguing.
Well, I wasn't talking about the players. I was talking about the chat.
The viewers and spectators.
And the chat is calling for Canada versus France.
The retribution is incoming. And we have, unfortunately, we have China. In China, we have Moi Moi Moi, BXCZYB, Mimiya Chikane, Aika Movement 3, Yukania, and Nikubenki Sayak. I'm familiar with Moi Moi Moi, to be honest. This is a person I know from the name. The rest is not really familiar with me.
Right. So, for Himeya Chikane here, we have a fairly new player, only 2 years old, which has some really nice DT plays, such as Overdrive or Dangerous. With Akaimo M3. Well, since not even 1 year old. Well, 1 year player old at least, with quite impressive HR and DT plays. Not very high in PP wise, but we can look at him and he might be able to surprise us. For Yuka Nia, which apparently from his own user page, I'm not saying that, but he seems to be a noob, that the fact he is in the tournament kind of disproves that. Which is a third China player and quite impressive DT plays, such as Taiko time in DT. And finally, Nikubeni Saya, which is number 6 of country-wise, which likes bears and also HD. He likes a lot HD.
He likes bears because he has this weird QQ emote as avatar.
And as well as, in his profile, in his little life. Here's an embarrassed bear.
Yeah, crying embarrassed bear. That's fine. And last but not least, we have in Group H, we have Canada. In Canada, we have Fachi King as the captain, Tasha as second player, Genitori Hill, the Lady Yushiko, I Control, and Steven Rama. I know Fachi King for sure, playing last year already.
I know Taiko.
Everybody knows Tasha already by now, I think. Same goes for I Control. Genitori Hill played last year, I think. I'm not sure. But Bay Lady Yushiko and Steven Rama are fairly unfamiliar to me, to be honest.
So let's take a look at the Lady Yushiko's profile. 2 years old player, a lot of only DTs. I was saying a lot, but simple as that, only DTs. So,
and a few convert.
And even if he has a Canada flag, he's from Bulgaria.
What?
Yes?
There, I'm from Bulgaria. I try to play Mania and main things. I mainly play double time, keep it time. He only uses... he uses a weird setup, right? No, it's not a weird setup. I have just a German keyboard.
Alright, and Steven Rama, which is TWC Live. Which some quite nice DT Sudden Death. Actually, his top play is a Sudden Death play, which is impressive in a way. And number 8 Canada player.
And I Control, one of the very few KKDD players, like having the AS allocated to the blue nodes and the command dot to the red. This is a weird setup. I mean, like, so far spent. I play a bit different, but I play DDKK. But you play, most people play KDDK, that's the default setup. which means like the outer keys are blue and the inner keys are the red keys. This is the default setting. But a few people switch over to allocating one color to the hand, like to the left hand, the one color, to the right hand, the other color. I think
So,
the retard did
yes.
that too. But the others all played KDDK, I think, and only I controlled us DDKK. This impacts the way he plays beat maps very well. He struggles
Yeah.
with way different patterns than all the others.
Yes, indeed, because actually when you do speed map and street maps, your coordination definitely changes whether you have KKDD or KDDK setups. Well, myself, I play KDDK. KKDD I tried, but I'm not overly good at that.
Surprisingly, that's it already. We have 24 teams. They have all allocated across 8 groups. In Group A, we have Australia, the United Kingdom, and Taiwan. In Group B, we have Venezuela, Argentina, and Hong Kong. In Group C, we have Brazil, Chile, and the United States.
In Group D, oh, sorry.
Go forward. In Group D, we have
Malaysia, Indonesia, and Germany. In Group E, Singapore, Philippines, and South Korea. In Group F, Russian Federation, Spain, and Japan. In Group G, Sweden, France, and China. And finally in Group H, Italy, Poland, and Canada.
And this is wrapped now, and we are moving over and prepare, or at least I prepare the showcase for the group stage. I think only Sakahito and Mitten Master and then Zalzad will play, Mitten Masters will play this one, so I opt out for a second and we'll prepare everything here.
Alright, let's see you in a minute.